Our generation is one of technology. We slip from app to app within seconds. From Facebook to Instagram to Snapchat to Twitter to YouTube and back again. Not only has it changed the way we communicate, it has changed the way we look at ourselves. My Instagram looks kind of like this. You'll see it over there. It is filled with pictures of my friends and my family. Moments in time where I could say I was proud to showcase something to the world. But we use social media as an excuse to not talk to people about our lives because we're sharing these posts and sharing these pictures as if they are replacements for actual communication. My Snapchat is filled with notifications, red squares waiting to be tapped and opened in a mindless cycle of open, take, send, repeat. I'm interacting with these people, my friends, but I'm not communicating with them. I'm not telling them about my life, my feelings, my emotions. I'm not asking about how their days have been or what's new. I'm simply sharing a picture that tells them I exist. I find myself using social media as a mask. It allows myself to showcase the best parts of myself without the problems I face or the stress I carry. And I'm not the only one who lives by this social media standard. I'm not the only one who forgets an integral part of communication in the face of social media. I even do it here. We continually urge the notion of disconnecting to connect, of unplugging the technology and connecting on a personal basis. And then the day ends and I go back to my phone. I go back to these apps and post pictures of the people I met, and I forget to foster the connection that I made while I was disconnected from social media. And really, that's what this is all about. It's about overcoming the barriers of what social media so often represents and using it for something better than one-upmanship. It's using social media as a tool to communicate instead of an obstacle of communication. Because social media can be a great thing. It's a way to connect with old friends, make new friends, hold conversation, and so much more. Some of my greatest friends have been ones where our connection had to be made over social media because of distance. Some of the best ideas have begun because of a single interaction on the internet, but others drift by unnoticed and unresolved because of the lack of communication. And so I've challenged myself, and I challenge you to retake social media as a platform of communication instead of indifference, to overthrow the idea that liking a photo is equivalent to talking to the person in that photo, to rebel against the idea that posting a photo of an event is the same as telling someone about that event, that retweeting something is the same as communicating in your own words, to get rid of the idea that social media is an acceptable replacement for all communication. So I challenge you to consciously interact with everybody on your social media, to leave meaningful comments on someone's posts instead of scrolling by, to actually reply to the stories that you habitually tap through, to resurrect old group chats and make new friends, to communicate with your friends, your family, the people you know well, and the people that you don't. I challenge you to start a conversation, but I challenge you to start a meaningful conversation. I challenge you to interact on social media in a way that you don't. Because by challenging yourself and changing your communication, you can change the world and start a true conversation. Thank you.